Good, happy Monday morning, everyone. I'm Riley King. Welcome to this Monday morning edition of the Riley King Newscast. Right here on the Riley King Network is November 22nd, 2021. Let's get started right now. First up, one in custody after reported assault at Manchester home, police say. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
Now's the time to get a great deal on taking care of your property. You need the #1 rated reliability of Kubota compact tractors so you can do it all and do...
We are following some breaking news in Manchester. Right now, people living on and around Bow Street are being told to shelter in place due to police activity. At this time, it's not clear why police are in the area. We do have a crew headed to the area, and we'll bring you updates as soon as we learn more.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. Man charged with murdering his cousin in Orford. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
That subdivision won't build itself. You need equipment that's built smart so you can work smarter. That's built to
Well, Mike, the AG's office tells us that the suspect and the victim were cousins. The suspect now facing second-degree murder charges. Police responding to this property on Route 10 in Orford Saturday, where they found 25-year-old Brooke Goodrich shot dead.
The cause of death was a single gunshot wound to the head, and the manner of death was homicide.
The suspect has been identified as 35-year-old Lance Goodrich from Lyme. He's Brooke's cousin and was arrested roughly 4 hours after her murder at a home on Barton Whitney Road in Newport.
He did have a connection to that home. It wasn't a random home, but I'm not going to expound on that any further.
Roads were blocked off and neighbors asked to shelter in place for roughly 3 hours while Goodrich was taken into custody, but authorities say they were never in any danger.
At that time, there was no identifiable risk to the general public. Certainly, authorities worked very quickly to track Mr. Goodrich down and to take him into custody peacefully and without anybody being harmed during that process.
Goodrich is being charged with 1 count of second-degree murder for knowingly causing Brooke's death and 1 count of second-degree murder for recklessly causing her death.
Those are alternate counts of second-degree murder, just charging different mental states.
Authorities would not elaborate further on the suspect's mental health. And Lance Goodrich is expected to appear in Grafton Superior Court Monday, where he will formally be charged with second-degree murder. We're live in Concord tonight. Scott Cook, WMUR News 9.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. Five dead, more than 40 injured after SUV plowed into a Wisconsin Christmas parade. Let's take a listen to that video.
This is our life. And life needs life. Life needs...
And take a look at the article right here. And if you want to see this article again, we will have it on the Riley King Network Facebook page after this broadcast. Pence to return to New Hampshire in December to speak at the state Senate GOP fundraiser event. Former VP last visited first in the nation primary state in June. Holiday travel expected to be at or above pre-pandemic levels. Let's take a listen to that video from WMUR News 9.
That subdivision won't build itself. You need equipment that's built smart so you can work smarter. That's built to...
Whether it's on the road, in the air, or on the rails, you can expect more traffic, bigger crowds, and longer wait times getting to your holiday destination. Here in New Hampshire, AAA says 90% of travelers will be on the roads.
Locally, that's about a little over 2 million people in New England are going to be driving their cars, so the roads are going to be really busy.
The last thing you want if you are one of those drivers is trouble on the road. That's why preparation now can save from headaches later.
Have your battery tested. Check your tires to make sure they're properly inflated. Make sure all those fluids are topped off.
If you are flying this Thanksgiving week, don't forget your mask. The federal mask mandate at airports remains in place until January 18th. You'll also need to show your photo ID frequently, so have it handy and give yourself plenty of time.
Definitely arrive at the airport at least 2 hours. That's generally a good time to arrive.
TSA expects lines to be longer, so knowing what you can and cannot do ahead of getting to the airport is important. Downloading the My TSA app will have you prepared for everything.
It's a really cool app that has estimated wait times for security lines. There's a link to what can I bring. That way you kind of know what you can and cannot bring in your carry-on bag.
It's anticipated that 2 million people will fly on Tuesday, Wednesday, and the Sunday after Thanksgiving. I'm Nicole Lally, WMUR News 9.
Okay, there you go on that video and that report. And that does it for this morning edition of the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Thank you for tuning in and watching. Have a great rest of your day. Goodbye, everyone.